Out in the community today, there's a very special event coming up, a 24-hour charity hockey day. And we're going to get into that a little bit more, but you can't do this kind of thing without the sponsors. And today we're here talking with Nicole Smith, Exit Realty. Thank you so much for being here and joining me here today.
Thank you.
Because I know you're super busy. When I got here, you were like, oh, I just came from here and I go from there. This is important to you to sponsor something like this because you're really community. You sponsor a lot of stuff. You're very community oriented. Where did that come from for you?
I like seeing, the community doing things, being involved. I just think it's neat that, we come from a small town, but yet we are, doing all these great events and just getting everybody involved.
So it's so great that you're able to do that for the community and give back as well. You've recently sponsored like Race to a Race you were involved in. Talk about being involved with that.
That was great. That was with Hashtag Local, Hashtag Charitable. And I was a stop at the Race to a Race. So we had a very cool, I do those leaf bags. I don't know if you've ever seen them before. So they incorporated that and they had to do an activity in a certain amount of time.
Oh, okay.
So they were all timed and then moved on to the next. So that was really fun. They had, the teams had a lot of cool outfits, neat names. It was just a whole lot of fun. And of course it goes all to charity. So I will definitely be doing that again.
You kind of like how that spreads out to many charities, right?
That's
Not
it.
Just one.
Yeah, I like to give back to everybody. I don't have one just specific that I do. I like to do all the local charities and spread it all around.
That's awesome. And then Captain Kid Days recently.
Yes.
And I know you were there having some fun as
well,
right? That was a great time.
Yes, it was. I've been doing that now. I think this is my 4th year now sponsoring that event. And I live in Corunna. So that
heartstring attached.
That's right. So I like to be involved. My son plays in the ball hockey tournament all the time. We're there all the time with the kids. And then, of course, we get to go have some fun later on in the evening watching the bands. And I was nominated this year to be in the dunk tank.
Oh, how'd that go?
That was an interesting time. It was a lot of fun. I've been called I was a good sport.
Right.
My fiance came along and really got me good and was encouraging others as well.
A little bit of payback?
A little bit. So I had quite the lineup.
Great.
I had to say I was probably dunked about 80 times.
Wow. You were like, why don't I just stay down
Pretty
here?
much.
Right?
I was trying to
drop your money in.
Slowly try to get up. So it didn't happen so often, but it was really fun.
Yeah, and it was a nice day for it too,
it was beautiful on the Saturday. Yes.
It's like, okay, I'm going to spend a couple hours in the water.
Yeah, it was 30 minutes. That felt like a couple
Were
hours.
you pruning?
Pretty much. Yes. I was sopping wet and had to get changed after, but that's okay.
We were talking before we started the camera. You're a big hockey fan as well. In fact, you have a suite at the Sarnia Sting.
Yes, I share a suite with another local company, Sandrin Services. And this is the 2nd year I'll be involved in that. And we love hockey as a family. We have both children are involved in hockey. And I grew up around the arena, more figure skating, but still. So we really enjoy that. So I'm looking forward to a great season. September 28th.
I know, right? And that's exciting since where the Sting came from last year, 3 rounds in the playoffs. You were there for that.
Of course. Yes, I was. Loud, no voice after that. That's
right. It was loud in there, that's for sure.
It was wonderful.
Yeah. We've got Finch Ford versus Nicole Smith, Exit Realty. Have you started the friendly competition out there
you know what? Not yet. I actually, we were just told that we'll have the teams for there. So I just have found this out over a couple of days. So let the digging begin and we'll see who comes up victorious.
I think they're ready for you too.
Right. I bet they are, but it'll be very fun and really, really interesting. I'm really looking forward to this.
And again, this is another one that you like because it spreads out to multiple charities.
Yes. Yeah. So same as the Race to the Race, the Hashtag Charitable, they do it to all the local charities, which that's what I like.
Yeah, and of course you'll be there cheering on your team.
I will be there.
Miss this.
Oh, for surely. You'll be there. You'll hear me.
Yeah,
I'll be there.
That's right.
Don't you worry. I'll be everywhere there for sure. So
let's talk a little bit about your career now. You've when did you get started in real estate?
Yes, so it has been 9 years since I started, 9 years September. So we're coming up to that there. It's been fantastic. Yeah. I've definitely feel really good about my career, and I moved up and I have my broker's license now. So it's some further education and Yeah, it's been going great. I've been at Exit Realty the whole time and love it.
Yeah. How did you get started? Like, how did that come about for you?
I was in retail management in our local mall, Lambton Mall, and I had always love selling things, and I've always been really interested in houses. Right. My mom used to say when we would drive around looking at the Christmas lights, I was a little distracted by the actual houses, and I said that I want to go in every single house in Sarnia is what my goal was at 7.
Awesome.
So it kind of just moved that way, but there was somebody in our local mall that came and spoke to me when I was working there and said that I would be excellent with this career. So it really kind of gave me the boost of confidence to go out because you know it's not a salary paid job, so it's having children and things. It was a leap of faith, but I'm glad I did it.
Yeah, and look at you smiling all the time, right? You can just tell you're so happy with what you're doing. Isn't it nice to be able to wake up and say, I'm looking forward to what I'm doing here today?
Yes, definitely, because it hasn't always been that way. So that's, awesome. I agree.
Good for you. Congratulations. Thanks for all the support you give to so many in this community. It's definitely recognized.
Okay. Yeah. Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
The charity hockey game coming up, we'll put that up on the screen. And you can also go online to 24hourhockey.ca for more details. You'll be able to get these tickets to go. They're absolutely free. Thanks to sponsors like Nicole. And a couple of places, Black Gold Brewery in Petrolia has them, Great Lakes Refill Company, the Bagel Factory in Sarnia. We'll make sure we put a link up there as well. So you can go and get your tickets. Sarnia Sting will be there on the Friday night at 8 o'clock as well. Go Sting Go. And I'm told that we might even get a little taste of the new look of Honey and Buzz.
Oh, I did hear that too.
So some reveals will be happening there. And another great way to come out and support the charities that we've talked about here. And the concessions are going to be open. It's going to be just like going to a Sting game, but it's running for 24 hours. So get your sleep in, Nicole.
Yes, lots of hockey. Love it.
Thanks so much for your time here.
Very welcome. Really Thanks for having me.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Click the share button so we can spread the message of the 24-hour charity hockey game and Nicole's message here as well. Until next time, thanks for watching. I'm David Burrows. This has been another Community Matters.